Because if you're 8 and you're balls deep, you're in this bitch's guts. Like you're up there playing with the kidney. Like you're doing an ish. You're doing an ish. You're doing it.
Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Hittin Different podcast. We're in the stew, the OG stew. Maybe not the stew for long.
Maybe not the stew for long.
Not for long. Not for long.
Not for long. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see how it goes.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we're back with another banger.
The whole team is
with,
here.
with another potty.
We're here.
Before we get into it, though, as we do every week, we subscribe, we hit the bell notification.
Ding.
That's all the YouTube's done at Hittin Different Pod on Insta and TikTok.
Yep.
And then for all you beautiful social listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and that's it at the moment.
Yeah.
5-star ratings, cheeky review,
and
give us a little follow as well.
Of course, please. Thank you. Big love.
Appreciate that. I am in a fucking weird state. I'm not hungover.
You're in a state.
But I'm a delinquent these days.
You're a delinquent.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a scallywag.
Yeah, I'm a
you're out here
scallywag.
causing a ruckus.
A ruckus. On my body. Not to anyone.
Not to anyone.
On my own life.
Just on your life.
I'm just being a fuckwit right now.
He's ishing it.
It's a mish. So last night I had a fucked up night.
You went out.
But before I get on to that, I guess.
Oh.
So I'm doing like a 75 hard challenge at the moment.
70. Who? What now?
Yeah, sorry. 75 hard challenge.
75 hard.
I mumbled that a bit. Yeah. So what that is pretty much.
Yep.
You do 75 days of like this rigorous fucking
Workout.
thing. Nah, so it's like a lifestyle change.
Oh.
So you're meant to drink 4 liters of water a day. Meant to do 2 workouts a day. One's indoors, one's outdoors, 45 minutes each. Meant to read 10 pages of a non-fiction book. Meant to choose a diet and follow a diet. No alcohol. And yeah. And you have to take a progress pic every day.
Yeah.
I've slightly tweaked mine.
Slightly tweaked it, yeah.
As you know already, because I just said I had a fuck night.
Slightly tweaked it.
So I'm pretty much doing everything. I can drink at events.
You're doing like a 75 medium challenge.
Yeah, let's call it that. Medium rare.
Medium rare, yeah.
75 medium rare.
Yeah.
And I'm medium well, actually.
Yeah, medium well, yeah.
And so yeah, I'm doing that with my sister at the moment. We're doing it at the same time, keeping each other accountable. And there's someone else doing it as well, but
I hope she's doing better than you.
She probably is.
Yeah, I would assume.
I'm killing it. It's only been today's day 5.
Yeah.
I've done my 2 workouts every day, except you get 1 day for active recovery, which is my Wednesday. So I just go for a 45-minute walk.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
But like I'm reading my book, doing the 2 exercises. My water's calm. Water was never an issue for me.
Water's light, yeah. Can I ask what book you're reading?
I am drinking Think and Grow Rich.
Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a good book.
Positivity. Productivity.
It's meant to be like a self-help book. That's what they say.
Okay,
that's why they promote non-fiction. So that's why I chose that one.
I like that.
But yeah, I'm allowing drinking in mine because I'm not like at home drinking every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's not that big of an issue.
It's if you're out and there's a reason to
be out,
like celebrate.
Yeah. So what I've tried to do with my ruling, I guess, is sort of cut out the random spontaneous drinks for no reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like when there's
just
events
out
and things,
on a Wednesday and someone's like, hey, let's just run down to the pub for a few. So
like last night, so now we'll get into last night. What was the reason I could? Because we were celebrating 50,000 streams for Z Pluto. Yeah, baby. Congrats.
Wait, can we do it? Wow. Let's go. Oh, shit. Ding.
I don't know.
Oh.
We used to have a clap. Damn, I think I got rid of it.
Yeah, no, we did.
Yeah, we used to have like an applause
I think it replaced the
dun.
Because it was for the Halloween episode.
Yeah. Damn. Anyway, congrats on that, Z Pluto.
Congrats.
So we went out last night, as you would know, for 50,000 streams. Killed it, and still going up. 50, I think it's at 54 now or something.
It's at 57.4 the last time I checked.
Yeah.
He's averaging like 3K listens a day, which is crazy.
When did that happen? Like, has that been consistent or
it's been happening?
Randomly?
It's been happening since like I think he probably started peaking at that at like 20ish K.
Yeah, right. Oh, I'm gonna make sure the thing's recording. Actually.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh no, that would be a horrible time. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sweet.
Hey team, we're back. So he started to hit about 3K a day when he hit about 20ish, 22K.
Yeah, right.
And then it's been sitting consistently at that for like
a flow for a while.
A little bit now.
Damn.
Like, yeah, his monthly listeners is doing pretty well. Like he's doing well.
Props to him.
He's doing well in general. Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah. So last night we went out for that.
Partied.
Fucking what a night.
What a night.
What a night.
Where to start?
You know, like I low key, because I'm a bit extra. You know this. Mm-hmm. I tried to do the thing where they do in America, where you ask the place and like in advance.
Yeah.
Can we get like a banner or something?
Yeah.
In Sydney, they just don't do that shit.
No.
They just don't do that.
They say,
unless you had like
you want
the
special
top
treatment?
echelon places, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean? But we weren't doing that.
But then you also need to pay.
Yeah,
when you go to those
ridiculous,
places and you're trying to book something, you're like, hey, yo, I want to book like all this type of shit. I want banners. I want fucking streamers.
Everything.
I want
the
champagne
works.
bottles
Yeah,
with
the
sparklers
ladies
and
just
shit. You
hanging out,
want the works, you know.
So anyway, yeah. So we didn't get that. Obviously, it was just a normal night.
It's just a night out.
It's just a night out. So we go in. I'm licked. Yeah. So the first place we get into, they had a fucking shitty dress code, and they were telling like Pluto Junior.
Yeah.
Like, hey, brother, you can't come in with the bun bag, you know?
The bum bag.
Yeah,
the bum bag was the ish.
Yeah.
Not the giant red hair.
Yeah,
the
no,
bum bag.
the bum bag.
The bum bag, yeah.
I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, no bum bags, da-da-da. I'm like, bro, we literally called asking about a fucking dress code, all this.
Yeah.
No one mentioned shit about a bum bag. And he's like, can I dash it and then come?
Yeah.
Like, put it under his jacket or put it in the bush, whatever, you know what I mean? And they're like, nah, you can't come. I was like, what?
So he just singled him out.
Listen, nah, this is fucked up.
It was rude.
So, yeah, they're like, nah.
Where was this, by the way? Can we expose?
Oh, sidebar. Yeah, fuck no.
Sidebar.
Sidebar, Sydney.
Dogs.
Fuck you.
Dogs.
You fucking seckies. I'm about to get into this. So,
Ooh.
yeah, so that happened. And then I'm a bit, like I said previous weeks, I just fucking don't cop shit. So I was like, this is kind of bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
He's just going to get rid of it. What difference does that make for him now?
Realistically, he's coming in without it.
Yeah,
and that was
yeah.
your issue.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
surely you can let him in now.
So they're like, no, like, you're not coming in. It's like someone has a 24-hour ban now. I'm like, who has a 24-hour ban?
It's awful.
And they're like,
although I think there is a rule, like, I might be wrong, but if you've been refused entry because of something, then like they can simply just refuse you entry for the rest of the night.
which is fair, but listen to what happened. So they're like 24-hour ban. I'm like, who's got a 24-hour ban for what?
Yeah.
Because we haven't been dickheads. We're like
you just pulled
asking.
up at the door trying to get in,
Yeah.
and there was a little confrontation.
Exactly.
Not a confrontation, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, what's happened? They're like, oh, one of the girls is drinking on the premises. I'm like, what?
Who?
Yeah, I was like, who? Like, point out which one.
Point her out, and I'll swack her.
Yeah.
I'll do your job for you.
Yeah. And I was like, walked over to the girls. I'm like, yo, which one of you are drinking? I'm not going to name names.
Yeah.
But they both sort of just looked at each other like, I don't know. And
like,
then he runs over and he's like, this can belongs to her. And they pointed at one of our mates, starts with A.
Yep.
And then, so he's like, she's got a 24-hour ban. You guys can't come in anymore. I was like, fuck it. You guys are just dickheads anyway. We don't want to come in. Like, you're just being fuck with.
You just ruined it. They deaded it,
So we're about to fucking leave, and I see a kid line up with a bum bag into the place. And I'm like, I'm just going to sit here from a distance and just watch, you know what I mean?
See how it all goes, yeah.
They let him in.
Of course.
And I was pissed.
I
was licked. Don't get me wrong, I was licked. But like I can still
You had confidence.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I do anyway, but I was still
too much confidence.
Too much confidence. But I can still articulate myself and think somewhat logically, you know what I mean? So I went on smoke to these fucking two Leb Sekis.
Oh, no.
I can point them out for whoever they are because I'm Leb, so fuck them too. These Arab Donnies thought they were on the show, you know? I had men chomping at the bit. He didn't know what to say.
They thought so badly.
So I walked over. I'm like, like really calm. So this is how I walked over. I go, yo, I don't want to come into your venue at all. I'm not trying to tell you now this so I can come in. I'm telling you from the jump, I don't want to come in. This is just to give you my fucking like
my
word,
my
you know?
peace of mind, my 2 cents. Yeah.
So I said to him, I'm like, that guy just then, and he's still walking in, like
he's still in the entrance, realistically.
And he's like heading down the stairs. I'm like, you just let him in with a bun bag.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? Like you could tell he knows.
He was like,
yeah.
I did. Like
I was like, so what's the difference between him and like my mate here?
Yeah.
And then he's like, he didn't know. I'm like, we didn't know either. So what's the difference, bro? Like,
like we even called ahead.
Yeah, we called ahead. This is all I'm saying all these things, right? And he's like, nah, he lives upstairs. I'm like, lives upstairs.
And he walked down.
I was like, so what difference does it make if you live upstairs, if you come from whoop? Like, what?
A bum bag is just,
what?
If you own a bum bag but you don't live in the building, you're not allowed in. Sorry.
And they were like, nah, bro, they were just waffling. They were like, your friend's got a 24-hour ban. I'm like, I know this was before she got the ban. This is before all that.
This is before waffle.
You didn't let us in because he had a fucking bum bag on, you know what I mean? So I was like, nah, bruv, like, justify, please, to me. I don't want to get in. Just justify to me.
Justify why.
Why?
Yeah.
I just want to know why because it doesn't seem fucking fair. And he's like, oh, he's from overseas. He's from Germany. He doesn't know what he's doing. I'm like, bro, this is
a waffle.
bullshit.
This is
the
waffle.
most waffle
the
I've
most
ever
waffle
heard.
the guy's ever spoken.
And I wasn't having it. So I'm there for like 3-4 minutes, just going back and forth with them. Everyone else is left. They're watching me from a distance.
Yeah, because they don't want to be involved. They don't want to get yelled at by seconds. So they're all kind of standing about like,
so I'm taking on 2 seconds and the owner, and they have no justification. And when he's come out, he's like, I'm not letting you in. I'm like, bro, if you listen to the convo, I'm not trying to get in.
I'm trying to have
a fucking conversation with you and to understand why, because it doesn't seem fair. And I know it doesn't.
Sense.
You know what I mean? I just wanted them to admit they're fucking wrong.
They fucked up,
And it ended like this, like, they started like tuning out a conversation, like dapping up random cunts, just moving away because they know, like,
they know that they
answers.
couldn't have.
So fuck you guys at Sidebar for not letting him in on some unjust bullshit.
All my homies hate Sidebar.
Fuck you. Sorry, that was a rant.
Bunch of dogs. Nah, it's okay.
But yeah, I reckon it was racially profiled. Honestly,
that's a big statement.
That's a big statement to make.
That's a big statement. I'll be honest.
Because
although the CHEAPEST is apparently really bad for that. Yeah, they don't load in.
Because it literally doesn't make any sense other than besides the friend drinking eventually. But I reckon they did that. Just to say fuck you, because what had happened, she didn't even drink on their premises. You know where Sidebar is in that huge corner strip?
Yep.
She was drinking at the end of the lights and put her can down there. So they ran all the way there.
They literally crossed it. They pressed a button, waited there for 30 seconds, ran across the green man, picked it up, ran back quickly.
Bro, you don't own the whole of Sydney, dickhead.
Bro, like hey, yo, Sidebar is actually all of this postcode. Just postcode. Yeah. This is us. Like we own this.
Annoying. But it was a good night out. I got real fucked up, had a good night. And there was this girl. So let's talk about this. So she was playing a bit flirtatious with one of our mates, Steely.
Yep, big man.
And we were being dickheads about it, like, oh, go dumb, da-da-da. She's a cute girl, pretty girl.
Yeah.
And you know, back in the day when you two at Hillside used to egg me on, and I didn't like the egging on thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's so like, now just leave me the fuck alone. Yeah.
Now it was my turn to egg him on.
To turn it around and be like, go dumb. Go dumb. You gotta go crazy on this bitch.
And he was hating it. And he eventually finally like tried to do something. Like, nothing dragged, but like make a move, you know what I mean?
Tried to swing.
And she's like, no, like, da-da-da. Oh, and I looked like, what? Because this girl was the one that initiated, led everything on, you know what I mean? And I was like, nah, that's drag.
She's just, hey, honestly, she's there for the chat.
Yeah.
She's not there for more. She doesn't want to shop. She's just there to look. So
I was like,
having a gaze.
Fuck her, bro.
Like, just fuck her off.
Don't even worry about this girl, you know? So we're dancing later in the night, vibing. Yeah. She's wherever she is. I don't know. I don't care.
Yep.
So she's come over and just tapped him on the shoulder like, oh, hey, how you going? Like, everything going all right or something like that?
Just tried to start a conversation.
We're all sweet. We're partying as friends. Nothing outrageous is going on. We're having a good time. Why are you asking him how's he going?
Yeah.
And then I was like, what do you do? I pulled her. I didn't pull her.
Hey, come here, bitch.
She was leant over a railing, so she wasn't like next to us. So I was like, what
bent over a railing? What are you on, bro? That's me.
Leant over forward to us. Fuck off. Anyway, so I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, what? I'm like, bro, you earlier just told this man to fuck off like he was a pedo or something. Like he's violating you, and you keep making fucking moves. Like, what are you doing? And what he did, sorry, can I justify this first for listeners and viewers? He didn't even do anything like a ass grab. He didn't do anything even of that extent. It was literally just like a grab hands, like look, you know, just initiate.
Just start trying to,
And so anyway, the night goes on. And she did something again, and I walked over. I pulled her like one-on-one, and I'm like, "There's something up with you." You know what I mean? And like, who are you? What are you doing?
You're sure like someone sent you here.
Yeah.
Like you're under. So there's something going. Okay, keep going.
So I'm like, there's something fishy here. Like you keep going to him.
Yeah.
You're not initiating anything. You have this other friend that's weird as well, and you have some weird you know when you can tell something's not right?
Some people are acting bougie.
Yeah, and she was by herself. I'm like, why are you by yourself here? And she tried to deflect convo like we should go out. I'm like, I'm not here to fucking.
Yeah, I'm not here to chat you up.
With you.
Yeah, I'm here to get to the bottom of this.
Going on,
I'm trying to get to the bottom of this.
I was like, who are your friends? Yeah. And she's like, I just came here by myself. I was like, why would you come by yourself? By your
ones to
she's sober as well. And I'm like, you're sober. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's like, my friend's the bartender, the DJ, the other bar. I'm like, you work here then? It was is your because this is what I thought at the time.
Yeah.
I was like, is your stick to come here, flirt with guys to get them to buy drinks to make more money for the business?
Oh, that would be dumb.
I thought that's what her thing was.
That would be dumb, I'll be honest.
So I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, honestly not having it with her. I was just like, I don't know, you're not telling me the truth. Something doesn't seem to be right. You're not here sober and all this.
Yeah.
Then this morning I thought about it with someone else I was with.
Yeah.
And I was like putting the pieces together again because I was like, fuck, something doesn't add up.
Someone was off.
She had to be an undo.
She had to be an undo.
Had to be because the dude she was with didn't like anyone getting near her, but in a weird acting way. Like, I like it because he was ugly. He was old and ugly.
He was not actually dating.
Yeah, he wasn't actually dating. They weren't actually on the same thing. You know what I mean? Because they never kissed, never cut. It was weird.
They were never holding hands, but they were hanging out.
And they were together. You know what I mean? And they would separate every now and then they come back like
and talk a little bit. And say this, that, whatever.
So like Unders, bro. I don't know what you're doing.
Unders needs to step their game up, bro.
Yeah,
they're actually like you can spot them in a crowd from a mile away.
Yeah.
They're always wearing like cargo shorts or some shit like that with like fucking dad runners on, and it's a great time.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
All my homies love Unders.
On some news though.
Oh, news.
As we do.
The news.
Oscars.
Yeah, free my guy, honestly. So like obviously everyone that's watching has, I'm assuming, unless you've been under a rock for the past like week, has seen Chris Rock got rocked. He that was a good one, honestly.
Yeah.
He said a joke, a G.I. Jane joke. It was an old movie about a bold woman, whatever.
Yeah.
Smith didn't like it. Walked over, slapped the shit out of him.
Yeah,
like you've seen it a few times. Yeah, like he fucking whacked him.
Yeah,
like
he pelted
there
him.
was back motion. There, shit, like and he held it there as well.
Yeah,
he followed through. He did the works. You know, like he did it. I was like, man, slapped him bad.
The fuck out of him.
Like pimp slapped him. Like Tupac came back through him and douche. Like it was fucked up. Oh shit! But yeah, then obviously sat down, yelled at him, keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. Whatever. That's anything, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
So just getting on that. Why?
Yeah, so this is I don't get why it happened because everyone's seen it, and I'm not going to go too much into what's happened because everyone knows what's happened, right? But you see him laugh before, then when the initial joke's made, he laughs, and then all of a sudden he's on stage slapping him. You know what I mean?
And then he just walks up.
So then he laughed after he slapped him. Yeah. And then he's in the chair. Now he's serious again. So the dude's just going through everything. He's happy. He's angry. I don't know what he's doing. You know what I mean?
He's traumatized. His brain must be scarred from all of the memes that have been made about him in the last like year and a half, 2 years.
It was all in that one right hand.
Everything built up and said, I am the one. I'm going to douche the fuck out of you.
So the first question was it scripted or not? That's what everyone asked.
That's what everyone initially said, because it's the Oscars. Like, there's a bunch of actors in a room. Like, if there's ever going to be scripted drama, it'll be in a fucking Oscars 100%. Thing.
Yeah.
And it just, I think it's definitely been proven now that it wasn't scripted.
Yeah, no.
Like, just from the way that old mate, like, Chris reacted, like, he was shook.
Yeah,
he was shook bad.
He was rocked.
Like, he was, like, I've seen, like, multiple different angles and shit of him.
Yeah.
And, like, afterwards, he's sitting there, he's like, fuck.
He's
like, oh, no. Like, he shrugs to someone in the crowd. He's like, I don't fucking know.
Wasn't expecting that one.
I don't fucking know. Like, I just said a fucking joke. Like, it was part of my run. Like, I didn't think it was that bad. And okay, if you're at an event like that and someone says a joke about your girl, realistically, are you ever dragging it that much?
Because he's a comedian.
He's a comedian on a stage running
for a
skit.
Performance. Yeah, like it wasn't anything personal, obviously. There's no malicious intent behind it. It's literally a joke. Obviously, it's a bit shitty. It's a fucking joke. But like,
I can't lie though, she's front stage. Yeah, like, if you're ever front stage at a comedy show, you need to expect to be
cop the shit.
Like, of course.
It's fucking dumb. And on the scripted note again, I saw some dumb shit come out about conspiracies.
Oh no.
Conspiracy theories, thinking like
Illuminati.
how it was. Yeah, no, it was so dumb.
Oh no.
It was how there's like padding installed under his cheekbone to cop the.
I saw something. He was like he tucked his chin. He got ready for it. He turned with it. All this type of bullshit.
It's like nah, bro. Man just got whacked.
It's dragged. I'll be honest.
Are you on the team Will or team Chris though?
Team Chris.
Yeah,
oh God,
sure.
bro. Fuck
team
Will.
Chris.
I'll be honest. That's actually childish.
Yeah.
Man needs to grow up. Like, he said a joke. Grow up, man. Like, so many people. Bro, what about August? August, the guy that fucked old mate. The entanglement.
Oh, that
the
guy.
whole entanglement-ish.
Yeah.
The whole entanglement-ish. Man said, son, I love my wife.
Yeah, I love her.
She's amazing. She fucks other dudes, but it's calm. Yo, get your wife's name. Get my wife's name out of your mouth.
That's the most he's ever done for
ever.
Oh, not that we know of anyway, but still, fuck it, ever.
But still, actually, there was a resurfaced clip of the same type of thing happening. They were on like a TV show together or something, and a presenter made a joke or said something about Jada, and Will arced up and was like, "Hey, yo, fuck off."
What?
I don't know, bro.
He doesn't smoke that day or something.
It's just he has his bad days once every 15 years, and it's just it.
And then he went on to fucking win an Oscar for the first time.
Yeah, and then cried a bunch and apologized. Yeah. Did you notice though at the Oscars speech he apologized to literally everyone but Chris? Like he was I'd like to. He was like, I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank my fellow peers here. I'd like to thank my family. The what are the Williams family and all that type of shit for being the story based it's all on and all that type of shit. And then left out Chris. just didn't mention, like, he was naming everyone. He was like the lights, like everyone that was involved was getting a thank you. And then Chris is just fuck off, Chris. Like, go home. Like, you're not wanted here.
No, that's funny. That blew, like, that was so, because I don't give a fuck about the Oscars, to be honest.
No one knew it was happening.
Yeah, no one knew.
No one actually knew it was happening.
Yeah,
we would have seen the next day, there would have been photos from, like, the red carpet at the Oscars. That's what usually happens. Like, there's an event, and you don't find out until the day after when they're like, oh my God, look at how pretty everyone was. It's like, Chuck, they were here. Like, why?
Like, why? Who cares?
Chuck, who voted for this?
Yeah.
Like, who actually votes for the Oscars?
I don't know. I think it's like a group of...
Like the Academy.
Yeah.
But who is the Academy?
Oh, who knows? They're probably, like, fucking very good directors and...
But do you think they're current directors? Because if they're current directors, they'd have favoritism. Yeah.
So nah. I'd assume there'd be a rigorous process. Oh no, don't they talk about every year like the Oscars being a bit biased? And
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because like I think all of those big award shows are like the Grammys and stuff. They always talk about like being rigged because like people always win, and they're just like but like. It's dumb. Like Lil Pump will win, but Eminem was in the same category. And everyone's like, I don't know about that one. Yeah, now there's some shonky ones like that. There's some shonky ass decisions where you're like, shit, who's really running this right now?
Yeah,
like, do they have an opinion or are they just making dip dip dude? Like they're just like, let's douche this one.
This one's for me.
Oh shit, man.
But on some news, there was some shit that came out. I don't know what it is. It's recent trend, right?
Oh no.
About 2022 is for short kings.
Short kings.
Yeah, and I think what the definition of a short king is just anyone under 6 foot.
Fuck. I'm in the bin.
2022 is not my year. Not your year.
2022 is not my year apparently.
So I'm cheering for me. To be honest, I don't really care. But like, it made me think. Right.
Yeah.
There's height, like the things like that matter. Like height. Does height really matter these days to girls?
I'll be honest. Yes. No, it definitely matters.
Yeah.
Like, I think regardless, no girl really wants to be like bigger than their men.
So Zendaya is bigger than Tom Holland, you know?
Yeah, but like they're both got bodyguards anyways, so it doesn't matter. Like Tom Holland realistically will never have to actually
so you
get
think it's more of a protective thing?
Well, okay, this is just like me as a male human.
Yeah.
This is how I think of it at least.
Yeah.
Is that like realistically a girl wants a bigger boyfriend in the situation that someone does her wrong.
Yep.
And she can be like, hey, yo, let me call my mint.
And then he'll sort it out.
And he's going to get this shit sorted.
But I reckon there's girls that purely like tall men for the sake of them being tall.
Oh,
as well.
yeah, no, there definitely are.
But like, remember it used to be like a thing, like if he's not
tall
over 6 foot.
Lanky boys. Yeah, it was dragged.
He's not in the bin. It's like, there goes 70% of the population.
Like literally everyone under 6 foot was apparently just mud. And it's like, bro, it's cap. It's just waffle.
And so I was asking, do you reckon it's still fucking, it matters? Obviously they're saying short kings right now.
Oh, cheers, man.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, yes and no. Because I think at the same time, like, bro, everyone's moving boogie these days. Like, no one cares about anything.
No one cares about anything.
No one cares about anything. You could have a dick and people would still be like, she's hot though. Like, it's calm. Mean. So who's really got anything to say about height anymore? Like, that's really not what you need to worry about.
Exactly. And it's got me on another tangent now. So does size matter?
Yeah. Oh, like size is in like...
Down. So does penis size matter anymore in this day and age?
You know? It's the motion of the ocean. Motion of the ocean is what I hear. But like, I think it matters to a point.
It does, doesn't it?
Like, I think you need to have like a minimum.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not minimum carrying, like...
Yeah, where do you reckon the cutoff is?
I would say like... respectable to not be laughed at, I'd say like minimum like 4.5 inches.
Yeah.
Like a minimum.
You know what? Yeah.
Like if you're really packing less than like, I'd say 4.5, 4. If you're packing any less than that, it's questionable.
Yeah.
Like you don't say that out loud.
You know, because that's real. Like
no, there are real. There's real men out there. Yeah. And like, sorry if I'm offending anyone. I really don't mean it. It's not from a place of ish. It's just like a.
You might have bombed.
It's just unlucky. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just. I feel like it's just. Birth.
It's unlucky. You can't change it.
It's just a roll of the dice, bro.
And
you can't.
You
can get surgeries these days.
Yeah, you can actually. I looked it up in a car ages ago.
We were talking. Going on a road trip, and you're like, "Hey, I want to make my dick bigger. Let's go."
I have context so bad. I can't be bothered explaining the context. Anyway, there's 3 of us sat in the car, and someone proposed a question. So I was like, "Oh fuck it, I'll look it up." And you can put like these stints in there.
And it just goes straight in. And it just keeps it long the whole time.
So it keeps it long the whole time. And what it's meant to do is like, imagine, because they don't stay in there forever.
Yeah, don't.
So it's meant to stay in there for
grow it and then you pull it out,
pull
and it like stays the same.
Yeah, but I've heard some issues with
it's
it.
It's a ish.
Yeah, and we were looking at like,
because like what if what if you pull it out and then that just part of your that part of your dick is just forever flop.
Yeah,
you get hard and it's just hanging off the edge. That's a ish.
Yeah,
that's a ish.
Fucked up.
That's a big ish.
But yeah, you can enlarge it if you want. But yeah, I like you see the things. My TikTok recently. A few weeks ago, I think it was. What are you watching
on TikTok, man?
Nah, it was dumb shit. It was dumb.
Oh, no.
And it was like girls, it was a sound in the background, so they don't really say anything. All that matters is the caption that's on the front, and they just do some like 2-second dance.
Fucking wiggling around or some shit, yeah.
And it was just saying then like, oh, if it's bigger than 4 inches, and they're just going crazy, you know what I mean?
Whoa!
But it's like, it's waffle, because like, more majority of population over 4, so they just do. It's like the short kings.
It's just short kings. Just go gang.
Yeah,
like, that's
go
all
gang.
it is.
Just being supportive and inclusive of everyone.
Go the whole gang. Like, whole team's winning.
But that's why I asked. Like, oh, my bad.
Oh, bopping it.
Do they? Yeah. Does it actually matter? Do you think people and girls, particularly girls, obviously?
I've also heard that like super huge dicks aren't a good thing.
Oh
either.
yeah, no.
Like I heard that can be a ish.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Situation.
Yeah. You need a happy medium.
Happy medium.
Yeah,
I think is a good.
I reckon a healthy range would be like 5.5 to 7. I reckon.
No, I think you could push 8, because that's when you got like big dick energy. You know,
8
like, if you're pushing
without
like
pain. I feel like
depends. If you're going balls deep, it's different. like because if you're 8 and you're balls deep, you're in this bitch's guts. Like you're up there playing with the kidney. Like you're doing an ish. You're doing an ish. You're doing an ish at that point. Yeah. So like. I don't know. Maybe just limit yourself while you're going dumb. You know, it just gives you wiggle room. You know, it gives you more room to play.
The vocab that you're choosing right now is blowing my brain. Oh my days. Anyway, we put that out to you guys now. Does the size matter?
Does size matter? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Actually, if you do that, you're a king or queen, whoever you are.
Yeah, whoever you are, you're good. You're good. Oh shit.
On some other random news and shit again. We have a Bored Ape. Anyone that doesn't know, NFT that sold for $115.
Not 115,000.
No, 115 on the dot.
An actual like Bored Ape.
Yeah, NFT.
Legitimate.
So the floor price, which means the minimum price.
Did they check the blockchain? Was it legitimate?
Yeah, it was. So I think they're still speculating how and what, because this wasn't found because someone went out of the way to say, hey, this is what happened to me. Because it's on the blockchain, someone just happened. Blockchain's open to anyone. Someone was going through it and they've looked and gone, holy fuck, I've seen a Bored Ape sold for $115. How? So that's the only reason we know about it. So there's no story yet.
Yeah, no one's come out and said, I bought this Bored Ape for $115.
So they're still waiting for that, if that is to ever come. But the owner, which we don't know, has
yet to make a statement about it.
But he's lost fucking so much money. Because the minimum price for a Bored Ape right now, I think, is $380,000. Minimum. So there's like 10,000 of them. They range in value with rarity and all that, and his was like a mid-rare scale.
Do you think it was done over like a poker game? Like imagine there's four rich mendom, like chilling, playing poker on a fucking super yacht.
Yeah, right.
And someone runs out of chips. Like, hey, yo, I'm putting my ape in. Let's go.
Oh, maybe, you know.
And then they've been like, yeah, bet, but there's a transfer fee of $150 or whatever it is. $115. It could be.
It could. You never know. It could. We literally don't know.
Like some shit like that, where some guys just been like, yeah, I'm chucking it in. Fuck it. I'm putting my Bored Ape on this horse. Let's go.
People think it is though is what's happened is someone bought it for 115 DAI, which is another cryptocurrency, and someone thought it was 115 ETH. And DAI is $1 to 1 DAI, whereas ETH obviously is like 1 ETH is like $3,000 something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he thought. Like
he thought he was going dumb with it.
He thought he was selling. He's getting a normal payment. So when he's accepted it, he's just been got the biggest L of his life. You know what I mean? So fucking rest in peace to that guy. Because there's no like take back. It's not like
a refund, please. Yeah. PayPal protection of payment. That doesn't exist.
So he's fucked, and that's like the scary thing with NFTs. But like, it's also a good awareness thing that you have to take complete ownership of your shit. You know what I mean?
You need to be on your shit. As if you wouldn't have like double checked that though before putting it up.
Something of that magnitude, for sure.
As if you wouldn't triple check it 3 times. Like I'm putting it up for this exact amount of money for this exact coin for on this site. Whatever. Douche.
And he just
mugged it.
He fucked it up so bad.
So could that affect the floor price of Bored Apes
No, not
at all?
No.
Because it's just an outlier.
It's an outlier. It's
Yeah.
such an outlier.
Yeah.
$115 from what, 380,000?
Yeah, no, it's...
No one's dropping. They just look at that guy like, what a fucking
idiot.
idiot.
Yeah, it's just
Actual
done out.
idiot. But yeah, just
That's actually kind of nuts,
fucked.
though. Like, yeah, because imagine if you're that guy.
Oh, the one that got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're cheering.
If you're that guy,
$115?
bro, you're putting a house deposit down.
Oh, bro.
Bro, 2 house deposit. Fuck it. At that point, you may as
You
well.
don't care.
Because
Like,
you're lucky. At that
yeah,
point,
yeah.
you'd feel like the luckiest person
Yeah,
alive.
you would. I'd sell that shit straight away.
Honestly, I wouldn't believe it.
If it was you.
If I'm sitting there on the computer, I'm like,
Yeah.
Bored Ape, 115 bucks, douche. In my account, I'm like, or in my wallet or whatever it is, I'm like,
Well,
this is him. Open it up to my, like, put it in my Twitter profile. Like, this is really me. Like, this is me right now.
The thing that's fucked though, it wasn't like the dude had it up for sale for 115 DOA.
Yeah.
Someone put the offer. The dude that got it put the offer to him, and he accepted. The dude, you can see the transaction happen. So
he,
see the offer
he approached
made.
him in a sense and
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, I want to give you 115 of this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah,
That's dumb.
yeah.
Do you remember old FIFA, how you used to be able to trade cards?
Oh, I never played it, but
You
I know of it. Yeah,
So that
yeah,
same
yeah.
thing. So you used to, like, if you had like a Pele on the market or something, you used to be able to go in with like a bronze card and say like,
Yeah.
hey, I'll give you this for the Pele. And then like, it's the exact same thing. Someone just accidentally clicked
Yes,
S.
on it.
Yes, yeah. And that just got
Got a
fucked.
Pele and a fucking bronze card swap.
Fuck, that's whack.
Scam artist. bro.
Scam artist bad.
Honestly, if you were that, like, let's say you didn't have much going for your life and you were that bored, you'd try that, wouldn't you? You'd just put a whole bunch of offers to a million different,
aren't there like
pieces
10,000
and hope
Bored
so-
Apes?
Yeah.
So if you send it to 10,000 people,
you'd
surely
hope
one person.
Yeah, and he did.
And
He
one
did.
bro, imagine if you sent it to like the full 10,000 people.
And you got like
and
2 or
then-
3.
Bro, imagine you got like, 2 or 3 out of
Bro,
10,000
see,
is a
it's
very
it's
small
like a
percent.
mil, yeah.
So if you even had like 0.5% of people say yes.
Yeah.
Bread.
Yeah.
Bread season.
A million right there.
Oh yeah, we're putting out hustle facts.
Yeah.
Go hustle some people
Yeah,
bad.
go make some DIY offers to some Bored Ape owners. And
That's
make a
nutty.
bag.
That's
Make
nutty,
a
I'll
fat
be
bag.
honest. God damn.
We weren't going to address it, but I think we will because
jump into
I
it.
actually want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So Bruce Willis, he was diagnosed with aphasia. I think that's how it is.
Yeah, aphasia.
So feels bad for you, bro. Honestly, that sucks. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, so I did a little bit of research,
nice.
you know, just a quick little Google search. And aphasia is it comes from the Greek word speechless. So it means it basically leaves you like dumbfounded in a sense. Like it's like a slow brain disease, I think it would be called. It often comes after like head trauma or something like that, or if you have a stroke or something like that. Like if your brain gets a whack, it gets fucked up, and you get aphasia, and it pretty much all leaves you just like lost.
Yeah. So what
In a
it
sense,
is,
it gives you feeling of like lostness.
not
In a sense,
not
maybe.
completely. So
Yeah.
what more is it's more of a motor issue. So his brain, his thoughts, everything will think the same.
Yeah.
He just can't physically
It's like it
do
can't
it. You know what I mean?
come out.
So you know how we're speaking with
Yeah.
each other right now,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
someone like you listen to conversation normally,
And you can interpret
his
it.
whole brain still interprets and works functionally fine. It's just he can't get it out.
He can't.
That's it.
Put it out in
he
the
can't
right,
put it
in the
out.
right way. Yeah.
So he can't like speak obviously properly, or not right now, but it'll eventually progress to the point where his speech would get fucked, all that kind of stuff.
Shut, free my guy.
From what I'm aware, anyway.
Goddamn.
And on that note, I listened to a podcast earlier this week. From Tony Robertson. So I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's just some American dude, but he's like really like people love him. Michael Jordan loves him. Prince loves him. Like he's worked with so many fucking crazy people.
Yeah.
And he's like this life coach almost. And he does a whole bunch of like TED Talks, big talks, whatever. Like he's that kind of guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was on this podcast I was listening to, and he was talking about like he had some valid points, but this one thing that was kind of questionable, I guess you could say, is you can sort of think yourself out of disease. And maybe that's not the best wording to use, but he was saying like it's
like
mind.
if your,
you know
if
what
your
I mean?
brain believes it, it's
Yeah,
possible.
Yeah.
I think
And sorry, and the way I'm linking this is because hypothetically I'm saying could Bruce Willis potentially recover with this idea notion, you know what I mean?
I think this is actually a really good question because it comes down to like obviously our body can heal itself for like certain things and whatnot, and our body's made to be able to fight off a certain limit of ish. That's why we have like white blood cells and all that type of shit that fight. Is it white blood cells?
Yeah, white blood cells.
Yep. All that type of stuff that helps fight off diseases and infections and whatnot like that. But like if you, in theory, had like complete control over your body, you could produce enough of the thing that'll fight off an infection to just fuck it off for good.
Well, that's why like drugs, for instance, are helpful because what they do, it's not that your body can't do it; it's just not naturally used to doing it. So what the drug does, it releases chemicals, for instance, for things to happen at a more enhanced rate. So you're saying, and what you're getting at is like
if your body
could
just release
switch it on.
Your brain could just be like, oh, we've got a stomach issue. Okay, let me cause my like stomach lining to regenerate faster and therefore heal itself or some shit like that. Like it's possible.
Yeah.
But
to what degree?
Yeah, to what degree?
Yeah, and
in a sense.
So I heard some crazy stories. So Tony Robertson was giving examples on the podcast where he was saying there was this person that had cancer, and there was a couple stories like this, but one, had cancer in her stomach or something, pancreatic cancer. Yeah, one of the deadliest cancers. Yeah, and they said you only have X to live, obviously.
6 months or some shit. Yeah.
And he said to her, I don't know if he said to her or it's a story he had heard from her and that family, whatever. But pretty much like you can, and they've heard stories vividly of like, not vividly, sorry, sparingly, I guess. Like every now and then you hear about the odd person that sort of thinks their way out of it, right?
Yeah, survives the unsurvivable in a sense, like miracle recoveries.
Yeah. And he sort of like proposed, I don't know if he proposed or someone did, but like really try and think about that because if you're going to die anyway, might as well
just pray for the best.
Pray for the best, exactly. So apparently she had this huge fucking tumor sticking out, it was huge. Didn't do surgery, didn't do anything. And then after fucking time, the tumor was like the size of fucking
peanut.
Yeah, pretty much like that. She was eventually cancer. It got to the point where she was cancer free.
She was chilling.
And she was chilling, but like she didn't do anything. It was literally just
her body just recovered.
Yeah, but it was the idea that like you believe that you're.
What if obviously I think it would be over many thousands of years, but what if humans eventually beat cancer? Like in the sense of like how like we just get used to something and can slowly build up a resistance to it. Yeah. What if, because cancer, isn't it the over regeneration of cells or something? It's like too many cells multiplying or something like that.
Something
like, isn't that
that's
what a tumor is, like a cell, like an overcount of cells. They just keep growing and it's like not at a controlled rate type thing. So like what if humans are eventually just evolving to the point where we don't get cancer anymore? Like our cells just work. Or if we get it, we can fight it.
To a degree, I don't think it can be 100% of the population.
Oh yeah,
maybe to a degree. One thing he addressed as well though is that apparently, which I wasn't aware of, everyone has cancer in them from day dot.
Yeah.
So it's not, you don't get cancer until it attaches. I think he was saying everyone has a tumor, everyone has cancer. Either one, everyone has it, but like you don't get cancer until it attaches and
it's something
builds off on something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's something to do with we all have cancer cells, but our white blood cells kill them.
Yeah.
Like, and we done out them pretty much. But then if they do get attached and they start multiplying faster than the white blood cells can kill them, that's when we get tumors.
Yeah, because this guy's like a big fucking philosophist on like your brain and how you think is pretty much like manifesting is pretty much how your life will go. You know what I mean?
It works. Yeah.
So he believes if you have a constant fear of X, Y, and Z, then you're more than likely to get. Imagine you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm scared I'm going to have pancreatic cancer. You think about it like every now and then, it's in the back of your head. You're more than likely, as a result, now going to get it because
5
your
years
body
later, it'll just happen.
Is thinking whatever. And he was saying this study about placebo effect and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like there's surgeries.
That's a really interesting study. Like the placebo effect. And how like you can just lie to someone and they will believe it and they'll feel better and life will just be good.
Yeah. So it's a similar concepts like in regards to like how you can trick your brain into believing one thing. So, there was this placebo study done in, there's heaps done, but this one he mentioned was that in the army, they ran out of fucking pain reliever, whatever you call it. The fucking...
Nurofen.
No, not Nurofen.
Panadol.
What do you call it? Morphine.
Yep.
And the nurse that was with the doctor didn't tell him, but she was too scared to tell him. So she gave him like some random liquid and said it was fucking morphine. So the doctor gave it to people thinking he was giving morphine, and he's telling the people receiving it thought they were getting morphine.
Here's some morphine. You're gonna feel better in 5 minutes. It'll kick in.
Yeah,
no stress. Yeah,
and a lot of them passed out and took it, thinking and like had the surgery and whatnot, thinking
they had
morphine, and because their body thought they had morphine, they actually didn't have any.
Feel it
because didn't have any pain.
There's that whole thing of your brain creates pain.
Yeah,
In a sense, like your brain is telling you like this shouldn't be happening. Like if you cut yourself, your brain's like, hey yo, I'm cut. Fix this shit right now. Like you need to fix this shit. That's why like pain tolerance is a really interesting thing. Like some people, if they cut like the top of their hand, they'll cry for like 20 minutes. Yeah. Other people, they could slash open their arm, they'll look at it and be like, huh, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's some people in the world as well that have this weird, I don't know what to call it,
they
like
can't feel pain
issue. Yeah, they can't feel pain.
Oh, they can't feel pain or they can't feel anything?
I think they can't feel anything. Yeah. It's not pain specifically. And this one girl in primary school, she was telling me a story about, I think it was her cousin, who was on a swing, came off it, snapped his arm pretty much, but didn't realize because he was one of those people that couldn't feel the pain or feel things, pain. Yeah. And that blew my mind away. I was like, how can you not fucking feel pain? That's
I would
crazy.
be so worried on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Because like you could just walk into shit. Or like imagine like you're walking around your house and you stub your toe and you think, oh, that's not that bad. I just stubbed it, but you've actually broken like 3 toes.
Well, yeah, that's why it's a big issue if you were to have that disease, because like people might think, oh fuck it, I'm invincible. I can't feel shit.
Well, imagine if you got internal ish.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So that's why you think it's fucking I'm elite. But if something's going on inside and you can't feel it,
yeah, like if you got whacked and you're like internally bleeding, it's done. By the time you fall over and fucked up, people are gonna be like, it's just dead. It's just dead at that point.
Yeah, because pain, we need pain. The whole idea of pain is to know certain things.
It's a fucking alarm. It's like, hey, yo, check this shit now.
So, yeah, it's crazy to think that people, one, can't feel it in general, but two, that the idea can be so controlled by your mind with the placebos and like we were saying, all that other bullshit.
Yeah, crazy would you rather. Yeah. Would you rather feel no pain at all or...
hypersensitivity?
Or like 10 times pain?
No, pain or like feelings in general, you know what I mean?
I think, honestly, we'll go with feelings, just in general.
Oh, no. No, we do pain.
I think we'll just do pain. I think we'll just do pain.
I'd rather feel no pain.
No pain at all?
Yeah, and I'd just be super attentive to my body and stuff like that.
What's going on.
Because imagine, 10 times, whatever it is, a paper
10 times is a bit too much. Okay, maybe like 2 times.
Yeah, no, like I wouldn't amplify any of my pain. Yeah,
that would hurt.
Because it'd hurt. Yeah,
like it'd be an ish. Like imagine like an ear flick or like a back of the neck.
Yeah, like little things like that would hurt now. You know what I mean? So fuck that. I'd just be like super attentive.
Yeah, and just
I'd completely take that trade off. I'd take the trade off of knowing that my body can't feel anything. So now I have to be more attentive.
I think you'd have to go if you realistically had 0 pain. I think you'd have to go to a doctor's like once every 2 weeks and just get a full body checkup. Just be like, hey, do my blood, take a urine sample, take a spit test. Do whatever you have to do. Look at it all. Make sure it's all normal. Yeah. And I can go on living about my day. Because if like realistically, if you do get cancer or you do get like a fucking your kidneys dying or some shit like that, like if you're fucked up on the inside but it's not apparent like straight away, you can't figure that shit out on your own. No. That's a ish.
Yeah, it is ish. But I'd definitely rather that and just stay on top of it than
stay on top.
Have the
2 times pain.
Yeah, 2 times pain.
Okay, let's switch it up though. 2 times like all feeling. It's like touch. Smell, happiness, like all emotions.
Everything's amplified.
Yeah, like everything's amplified.
Yeah, because that's a more better trade off. Because you get the benefit of being extra happy. You get the benefit of but extra sad.
Yeah, no, I feel that's so bad. That's an ish. That's dead abs. That's dead abs. Actually, we're gonna move on from that. Yeah. Oh, that's a trade off, you know. But like realistically, would it be worth it at that point?
No, realistically, won't it become normal because everything is so
okay? Yeah, when you say it like that, yeah.
Well, because everything's so
it would all just level out, and it would just be like, okay, I'm just happy. I'm just sad.
Yeah.
Shut, that would be whack.
Yeah.
Because like you know how you have those days. Yeah. Imagine if it would turn from like days to like a month. I just had one of those months, you know, like I was just fucked up. I was fucked up 4 weeks straight from fucking 12 a.m. on the Monday to the Sunday of the last day.
That's fucked.
Sure, that would be an ish. But then imagine if you're like really happy. You'd be happy for like a month.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Like that would be pretty lit.
Yeah, that would be lit.
Like that would be lit. Or like you got in like a really motivator for like a month.
Yeah,
like bro, you'd be so productive.
Damn.
And like the good thing about that is if you're motivated and you're being productive, you can keep it up because it builds.
Well, that goes either way though. If you get real fuck off sad, then you keep getting sad.
It's done, bro. The Juice WRLD playlist comes on. It's done now. Send me home.
No,
Send me home. Oh shit, man.
Damn, no, fuck being on that.
Sorry, speaking of Juice WRLD, I know this is a weird little segue, but Juice and X.
Yeah, I did
Did you
see
see
that
that?
today.
Yeah,
Was it today that
It was on.
announced?
It was on X's Instagram.
Yeah,
They posted like
yeah.
honestly, I was reading the comments, and they were like, "Bro, of all the fucking photoshops, you pick this one. Like of all of the ones where they've got them side by side and they've done them together, like you pick this.
The
like,
half faces.
Yeah, for why?
What do you reckon it'd be? Like,
I think it'll be on X's account,
Yeah.
realistically,
With a juice
and it'll
feature.
just be a juice feature
Yeah.
that's been chopped and mixed because they never worked together.
yeah, no,
And like,
barely.
I'm gonna be really interested in what X's verse or chorus,
Yeah, whatever it is.
because they've been chopping his shit up for a
For
while
a
now.
minute.
For a while now.
You know what? They would definitely have a vault of like 30 bangers or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
So for when things like this happen,
yeah, for a
they
juice
can go
feature or like
pull that one
for
out.
someone for like a Drake feature, even.
Yeah.
Or someone huge, they could be like, "Hey, yo, douche,
Yeah,
take
but the
this."
rest of it, they just give bullshit.
Yeah.
And then every now and then they do this, everyone's hyped again, and then they give more bullshit.
It's crazy.
And then,
Yeah, just pick up the streams for another like 2-3 years.
Are you a big fan of X?
I was like, I was a
Yeah.
massive fan of X, and don't get me wrong, I still am. Like, he's still in my playlist.
Yeah.
But not to the same level, I'd say, as like Juice WRLD
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Like, I have a few X songs in my playlist, but some X songs now, I just because it was so long ago.
Yeah.
And like his music is sad. You know when you listen to sad music during like a time and you relate it to that time?
Yeah.
Whenever I listen to X, I think of things
The
and I'm
times,
like,
yeah.
chat, honestly, don't need to
Don't want
listen.
to, yeah, exactly.
Don't need to think about
Nah.
this. Like that's not what I'm on right now.
Yeah, I'm not really like an X person. Like, I don't hate him. I don't. But
You don't hate him, you don't
I have the
love
odd
him.
song I like, but like I've never been like an X
He's
madman. You know what
got
I
a
mean?
niche.
Yeah, he
I'd
does.
say
Yeah.
like don't get me wrong, his niche was a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
Like it's not like he was a small artist or anything.
No.
Like he was fucking huge.
Yeah,
But to actually like his music, you've got to like his
That
music.
niche of
Like
music,
you've got to
yeah.
like that music.
yeah. Wasn't really my thing, but yeah, I did see that. Is there much going on in the music world recently? I don't know. to be honest.
Today, a fuck ton of Dreamville dropped a collab album. Today.
Again, another one. Is
Yeah.
this Dreamville 3 then?
No, it's called fuck.
I'll look
Shit.
it
Mixtape by Grills or something like that.
Right, let's see.
I could have butchered that just then.
Mixtape D-Day, listen.
Oh, D-Day.
Oh, is it D-Day what it's called?
D-Day, yeah.
Oh, damn.
I don't know where I got the Grills thing from. Maybe it's on, maybe I just waffled that bit.
Yeah.
But I know it's a mixtape.
Yeah,
It's
right.
supposed to be like a mixtape of all the mandem.
Together.
I don't know who's on what and what songs are what because I didn't get a chance to listen to it today.
Yeah.
But I did see there's a fuck ton of new music coming out today. Like TJ released music. He
Yeah.
dropped I think he's dropping a music video as well.
Yep.
There's I think Coi Leroy. How do you say
Coi
her?
Leray, I think it is.
Leray?
Yeah.
Bro, butcher me if you want.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
care.
go dumb.
Yeah, she announced
Something.
an album.
Yeah.
Fabio Foreign is working on an album as well, actually. I saw this photo
Yeah.
that was his it's like a leaked feature list in a sense, and it's just a piece of paper on a fucking table while
Yeah.
Fabio's in the studio.
Oh,
like it's
right.
just
Oh.
of a bunch of like A-list rappers' names and shit down.
Yeah.
So it could be cap, but it could also be like fact.
Fucking a sick.
But there was also like at least 10 to 12 people on there, and they're all like big name,
yeah.
like Kanye, Lil Yachty,
Well, I know-
fucking Polo, like everyone that you can think of that is currently alive and popping.
Yeah,
he's on
there.
the feature.
Well, he
apparently.
could pull out a full fucking album banger, you know?
Oh no, it would go dumb.
'Cause
I'll be
he's-
honest.
yeah.
I'll be honest. He goes dumb on a feature,
Yeah.
and if he's got a feature on every single, he goes
Yeah,
dumb.
he'll go crazy.
It'll go dumb. I just want some AAA. That's all I want. Some AAA. Yeah, that's all I want.
Just go dumb.
Shut. Oh god damn.
What's
man.
the time right now? 6:56. Okay, we'll probably wrap it up.
Yeah.
I'm going out tonight. I'm going to Wollongong.
He's going to the
gong.
gong.
Yeah,
The fucking
fuck.
gong.
Bro, I'm annoyed. Like, I don't really want to go, to be honest.
That's
Like, I already
long.
told this. It's long. We're
It's
going.
long.
So preface here. Preface, is that the right word? But
Yeah.
for audience listeners, I'm going to the gong because a mate has a party down there that he has to go to, and he doesn't want to go by himself.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So yeah, which is fair.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go. He doesn't really want to go. So we're just gonna take it as it is and see how it goes.
I mean, it's a Friday night. You may as well.
yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, it is a Friday.
It's the end of the week, my guy.
It feels like a Saturday for me.
No,
because I had
bro.
my fucked up night. Like usually you have your fucked up night on the Friday,
and then you kind of
and
recover, do
yeah,
a low key
what you're
thing on the
doing.
Saturday.
Yeah, but fuck, this is Friday.
you got a long weekend.
I got a long weekend ahead of me.
A long weekend ahead of you.
Dragged, fucked. Well, yeah, that's me. Should I mention the story quickly? Actually, the karma one. Or just drop it.
It's up to you.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do a little quick story time before we head off.
Before we head off. If you stayed this long, congratulations. Love. You're hearing the story.
So we do this thing with a group of us where we just drive around and shit like that.
Go on a cruise.
Go on a cruise. Mm-hmm. And I got to a point where I was like, we were doing a lot of them and I was getting home real late, getting fucked up.
Like fuck off late. Yeah. Like not like 1, 2 a.m. Like we're talking like minimum 4,
sunrise, 4, 5 a.m. Yeah,
minimum.
It's fucked. Yeah.
And on like a Wednesday. Like for no reason. You'd be like, hey, yo, we're going out. It's a fucking Monday morning. Like haps. Yeah. For no reason.
So I was telling them like, let's start at like 11 p.m.
Yep.
Let's do like for an hour or whatever.
Yeah.
Get in the car. I find out we're going to Kama. I'm fucking pissed. I'm enraged. So I give my piece. I try to get out the car. They don't let me. Anyway, so we're at Kama at this point. I'm going to keep it long story short pretty much. Mm-hmm. And my mate, I don't know if I want to name his name.
Yeah, maybe don't add him in this because it's an ish.
And we're fucking around being dickheads. What's it called? The blowhole they have there. Yeah, literally the only thing Kima have going for them is their fucking
blowhole. It's lit.
And so we're fucking around, and I need to pee really bad. And I've told him like, "Yo, fuck off! Or I'm gonna piss. Don't come near me."
Yeah.
And I said it with genuine time, like, "Yo, seriously, I'm gonna piss on you if you come over." That's how I sort of said it. You know what I mean?
Realistically, leave a man in peace.
Yeah,
he's just trying to pee.
Yeah.
Like, just leave him alone.
And he comes over to me, and he just starts thrusting the back of me, and I've
turned
around
with your pants down as well. Like not obviously down, but like your dick's out while you're peeing. Like that's the ish.
So I've turned around and I've pissed on him because I said I would.
Yeah, fair enough. Stuck to your word. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm intoxicated. He's intoxicated. We're both.
Everyone's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yep.
So he's enraged. He's throwing like cans of beer at me, going crazy.
Oh no.
And long story short, again, we resolve it after like 10 minutes, whatever. It was a big like argument, or whatever.
Yep.
And then I found out because I'm saying like it's calm. I told you I'm gonna do this to you. That's why I've pissed on you.
Yeah.
And then he's like, da-da-da. It wasn't until the end we've settled it. He's told me to what degree I've pissed on the guy. I didn't know. But yeah, I literally turned around apparently. I thought I just peed on his foot as a little like,
just a little haha, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like a fucking blue bottle sting or some shit, you know?
I've pissed on his chest.
On his chest?
On his legs.
On his chest?
On his legs, arms, and his bare head. And his shoes. Like,
rude.
I've literally pissed on his whole body.
That's
bro.
rude. Man's actually went home stinking
of piss. Stinking
bro, he's piss man. He's a piss man. That's all.
I'm sorry. It's all resolved now.
Free my guy.
Love, but yeah, it's just a little
free the piss man
side story.
That's good.
We'll wrap it up, but before we do, we have a little announcement. You do it.
I stopped my drumming too early. Yeah, fuck, my bad.
Easter's around the corner, and what we have in Sydney here is the Royal Sydney Easter Show.
Woo, let's go. Woo.
So what we're going to do here at the Hittin Different podcast is we're going to be running a giveaway. I'm undecided as to how many tickets are we giving, so entry tickets we're giving out, but by the end of this week, I'll have a post done, whatever. It'll be sorted pretty soon because I think
it'll be on the Instagram.
Yeah, the Instagram.
Should we put it on TikTok as well?
You know what? That's a good shout.
It could be like
a good little
promo because we do get a decent amount of views.
Yeah, we do.
So like if someone bites, it could be pretty lit.
No, definitely a good idea actually. Yeah. So what I'm gonna say, we'll look out for a post. Insta, TikTok, definitely Insta, TikTok. We'll think about it now.
We'll look at it logistically because not all of our viewers on TikTok are from Australia.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways.
And so we're gonna give out tickets. So what you have to do pretty much, like I said, I have a post, but just to get the gist, get a little heads up for people listening right now, is that you just have to subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow the Instagram, and that's it. You've got your entries.
That's
simple as that. Yeah.
Two simple steps,
things,
and you could win tickets to the Easter show.
Sure.
So that's a day out.
Yeah, it is. It's a lit day out. So
that's on us.
I love going, and that's on us. So we want you guys to go have fun, take a friend, because the more than likely scenario would be the winner gets 2 tickets, which would be one for themselves, and they can take their friend for free. And now they're being gang for their friend.
Now you can be like, hey, yo, because I entered this shit, we get to go have a good day. That's what it's all about, you know?
Yeah, so, keep an eye out for that, and that's pretty much it. So thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Once again, don't forget to like, subscribe,
comment,
follow the TikTok and Instagram at Hittin Different Pod. And if you're on Spotify and Apple, leave a review, a 5-star rating.
Yep.
And don't forget to follow us.
Bet.
Gang.
See you guys. Oh, fuck.
What?
I didn't record any of it.
Nah, it's Cav. I can see the red.
No, it's busted. It's not proper. It's not. I've seen this before. It's fucked.
Wait, what do you mean?
No, I'm kidding. It's
I was gonna say. I was
April
like, bro.
It's April Fools. Anyway, little snippet. We're out.
Oh,
Later.
shit.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Oh.